So Sarah, you and I have worked quite extensively together over the years on training and coaching for you and your team. I'm intrigued as to why you sort of committed to a 9-program online sales academy module to cover some of the sales areas we've probably worked on before.
Well, Nick, if I'm being honest with you, I signed up for it because I do always enjoy working with you. You know, in the past when we've worked together, I've always got a lot from it. So I always know it's going to be a good use of my time. And when you promoted the IMPACTUS Online Sales Academy, I was, you know, the topics that I could see, I thought actually I could really benefit from a refresher on that. I think, you know, you can get so lost in your business sometimes that you don't actually work on it. And of course, during the current situation we find ourselves in, I had, you know, got time as well to really spend on it and do it justice. And I felt like because business was changing, I needed to do that refresher to have a clearer plan going forward.
Okay, so did it help you to achieve those objectives, Sarah? Sort of refresh your thought process, your thinking, your strategy?
Absolutely, it really did. It helped us refocus our target audience, how we how we capture the content of that, because actually we were quite bad in a way at managing data, so the data session was great. Also in terms of how we engage our audience, and I think actually for us thinking about the customer journey as a whole and the touch points, you know, how we were good at it in some places but not in others. So yeah, it's been great. We really have been able to pull together a clear plan and also align with the team as well. I think that's important. Sometimes you can, you know, do this work and not filter it out to the rest of your team. And they had also joined the IMPACTUS Online Sales Academy, which was great.
Good stuff. Well, I mean, obviously you're a very active participant when you do these kind of things. How did you find the delivery mechanism, you know, breakout rooms, polls, interactive quizzes, those kind of things? How did you find that?
I found it really good. I have done quite a lot of online training, and I'm not just saying this, yours was really good. It was really engaging. You know, it was a great pace, an hour each, which is brilliant. When you're online, it's one of those things that you do have a shorter attention. And it was great because it actually has still got to network with others, with using the breakout rooms. The polls were really interesting in terms of looking at, you know, what others thought. Overall, I really enjoyed the sessions.
Good stuff. So if you were looking to talk to somebody who was thinking about maybe dipping in and out of the online sales academy, and you can do that, you can take 1 module, 3 modules, or the whole program, what would your advice be to someone who maybe is mature as a business like yourself, who's already had a fair bit of training? What would you say to them about doing 1, 3, 5, or the whole program?
Personally, I think doing the whole program is really beneficial because it's kind of a full journey, if you like. You need to start at the beginning and go back to basics and think of, right, who are my target audience, and then follow, if you like, that path. And of course, like the last session was account management, which was really interesting as well. So, you know, I think that for the time, the investment of time is really worthwhile. And I think it's interesting because, you know, you often think, oh, well, I know that. Or actually, for example, pitching your business online and pitching your business specifically on Zoom, that session was brilliant because this is new territory to us. So even though we might, you know, have done things before, that session was great in terms of giving you tips for making the most of pitching your business online and winning work.
Well, that was put on specifically as a request of one of my clients who said in advance of the sales academy, said, you know, we know about pitching and we're okay with that, but is there any chance we could do something that says, can we pitch using Zoom? So I put that together as a response. I'm glad you enjoyed that module because it was the first time we'd run that, because obviously it's a new thing for most people, and I'm glad that was of value. So listen, Sarah, you're always a pleasure to work with. It was great to have you on the modules. Thanks for doing the video testimonial. I wish you luck coming out of COVID. As an events management company, you're hoping to move back from the virtual to the real at some stage, I suspect 2021. But I wish you luck with that, Sarah. And obviously, as ever, you know, it's a pleasure to see you.
Thanks, Nick. And always great to see you. Thanks very much.
Cheers.